Hello, everybody. Welcome to Speed Simpsons. We are back in the upper bracket, Group A. We got a great one here for you today. We have Resident Amber running on 200 FPS versus Turney on also 200 FPS. You can see their PBs, their leaderboard positions, as well as the PB dates on screen. If both runners are ready, we can go ahead and swap the scenes, get the race started. As soon as I give the countdown. Let's go ads. I have some co-commentators with me today. Mostly Blue Badge. And also Aqua on the restream. As we
I'll just appear
wait
when
for the
someone catches
ads.
happens. But most of the time, check the buttons, so don't mind me.
And it seems the adverts are over. Or just off the screen. Okay, here we go. Both runners are ready. We'll be giving the countdown. I'll get some confirmation in mute chat that they are both ready at this moment. Okay. Yes, ready. Okay. Begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. GL to both runners. Go.
I'll tell you, wasted no time.
Blue Badge. How's the pint treating you?
Pint? Did you just
Maybe
assume
less
I've got
than
a
a pint.
drink already?
You said you would get a drink and you would be back, and
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
No, Blue Badge, it means we assume you have a drinking problem.
Okay. So you just assumed I'm getting a drink, it's alcoholic.
Perhaps.
Well, you're right, it is, but that's not the point.
Fair enough.
It's a good day, it's a great day.
It's a lovely day here.
It's an amazing day, and celebrate it with a drink and this race.
And watching your best friend / rival, Turney,
Oh yeah,
race against Amber.
my rival. I finally beat, so is he my rival anymore? Yeah, of course he is.
You wait until he implements the out of bounds. It's gonna be.
Oh yeah, he's gonna bot me this run probably,
Gonna be
but
spicy.
we'll be all right.
I wonder if he uses the out of bounds. Is he gonna upload that on SRC, or is he gonna wait until he gets it inbounds to upload any PBs?
Well, I said you're gonna bot me with out of bounds now, aren't you? And he said it won't count. So I'm guessing he's gonna keep going with inbounds. I think he wants the inbound.
I will say, from watching some of Turney's stream, Turney was practicing out of bounds early. And, you know, I think in their minds, they think if they have any chance of beating Amber, they need the out.
That is a good way of looking at it. Amber, obviously, not even just the fact that her PB is better, but also in terms of race experience, Amber much more experienced than Turney. This is Turney's first year, and I don't even know how many years Amber has joined, but she's been a part of many races.
I mean, this is technically my 6th year, you know.
That's so sad. It is true. The younger talent is they have all the previous knowledge, and they're younger, so they can grind out the hours much more.
Hello, Booty. Thanks for the congrats again. 1,000 put Turney who.
His own coach. Sound like I'm a senior 6. I'm only 20.
How I'm older than you. That's so funny to me. Makes me feel old now.
See, it'll get us all in the end.
Makes me feel young. Yeah.
Blue Badge, the young whippersnapper.
Yep.
I will
Ghost like
say.
ghost. Thank you very much.
This is true, Towson. Yeah, from a viewer perspective, it has been quite the treat. For those who aren't aware of the current situation in the 1-3, low 130, high 120s, we got Turney, Blue Badge, and Pantoufle, all in that sort of range of new crop of runners with pretty similar times. It has been, just as a viewer, very, very fun to watch all of your three streams. I don't watch Pantouflets that much just because he streams at very weird hours for me. And I don't think he streams as often as both of you two. But I try to catch his runs as well. And all the runs have been very entertaining from all three of you. It's very nice to see.
He streams very, very late, Pantherflip. That's the I think I stream a lot later than Turney and things, but I'm like, alright, I'm gonna call it quits now, and he's like, oh yes, I'm gonna stay on and do my runs. It's like, okay. It's like, Jesus.
The power of youth, it's insane.
He's an hour ahead as well. So I'm getting off at 3 and he's like, it's 4 o'clock for him. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna keep playing.
And look, the first year of this game is heavenly ended.
Yeah, it's
Just
just
make
still
no
in the honeymoon
illusions to
season,
that.
me. Great. I think I've almost hit me 3 months of this game.
In comparison, also to just reiterate somewhat Kane's point. Not that I'm aiming to be a full comment. Like, if I see any fun. It's not even too long ago that we did have like a big influx of like sub 30 runners back in. Like there was a big there was a big brawl at Christmas, which I'm self-indulgently going to put my name in there. But you also had Doc, you also had Eventual, and you know, like then Sid and Eventual start to have this rivalry as well. Both PB and both getting a lot better. Like there has been a lot of competition in the like low 130, like high 120s. So that's what's made for, honestly, like the upper bracket for a lot of like times is really, really close for a lot of runs.
Yeah,
And then
it's
you
made
get
it
into
very exciting.
upper bracket, and the times are so far apart.
Turney with the GLGL. Okay, in the chat.
Look, luck
What
is eternal.
This is true. It's a turney.
Doing it all for my coach Towson.
Turney,
Does
Turney,
he
and
know?
Turney, attorney at law.
Holy.
You are losing for me.
This is how Towson treats his students of the game.
Piece of cake.
Absolutely wild work.
Pretty neck and neck.
Yeah, pretty fair start for Homer 1 for both of these runners.
One thing I'll also look at is, just because it's a nice thing, the timers are actually pretty synced up as well, which is, you know, you see it happen on all these races. It's like, the timer, they have a 7:53, they have a 7:33. It's like, Christ, that don't matter.
It does make it hard to keep track. I understand, Aqua. I get it.
But it's like, they are ahead in the feed, but they're also 20 seconds behind, but they're also ahead. Like, oh, God. But us math idiots. Make the
Like
make
2
the
seconds?
numbers make sense.
Yeah. Be sound. 2 seconds.
I am one of those math idiots, so I can relate. Yeah, you love to see the pretty much sync. It's only a couple seconds apart, as Blue Badge was stating earlier, and Aqua as well.
All right, I suppose in comparison, like most runners at Turney's level, I would argue, kind of they get a lot better like across the run. But like Turney loves a reset. So Turney's early game is actually really strong. Like, so honestly, you know, like some runners you'll see, it's like, oh, they have a 25 bar one. Nah, Turney's gonna probably get like a high 23 and still be on pace to keep Amber like close.
Yeah, it may tail off later on in the run.
Turney's not beating the allegation, said Towson. The Homer 1 resetting is a real phenomenon.
Missed the drop.
This is
Really
a
badly
pretty...
missed the drop.
Oh no.
Turney, no!
Not like this. Amber having a much smoother time in this mission than Turney is right now. The lead will probably go to her once this is said and done, although it was pretty close to begin with. It is Homer 1, so... Yeah, Amber gonna take...
An absolute stinker. That bone storm is...
No.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Turney, if this was a run, Turney would reset.
Oh yeah.
A rough bone storm for Turney as Amber takes a pretty sizable lead for a Homer 1 lead at this level. The finger over the reset hotkey, but he must control his urges. He must keep it at bay.
The dam is definitely breaking though. That's, you know, it's quivering.
Let Amber take this win for North America. We need it.
Tony's on his own here. He's Irish, isn't he?
Yep.
I can't back either side.
It is Turney and Gwen, I believe, the two Irish represented people in this tournament.
Very true. I just realised I think I'm the only Welsh person in the tournament, and it's not going well for the Welsh right now.
If it makes you feel better, the Canadians have literally nobody.
It's I'm the hero they need, not the hero. Although it was either me or Axie, so you know, I don't know which one's better.
Mission complete for Amber. Towson prefers not to speak.
If I didn't play so many video games, I'd be in better shape.
Excuse me.
Bless you, I think.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Close enough. Watch out there, my screen's dark.
I will say Amber, a very impressive runner in her own regards. Obviously, she's played for many years. And did Turney get Moflick? That, I give him props for that one. That's a free coin.
Moflick is some real cultural impact, won't there?
I have no idea what it is.
It's the gag when you go inside Moe's.
Oh.
Yeah. Shoutouts to Potato on Crack. It is very sad that the country's best runner, Potato, they said they wouldn't probably play again until some other Canadian bops them or gets close to bopping them. That's what I heard in an interview last night.
Is
Canadian pride.
mayonnaise an instrument?
I think in terms of Amber's consistency, though, Amber is one of the I don't know. I'm trying to phrase this in a. They're one of the crazy people who actually grind ILs and are really consistent at grinding ILs. It takes a certain kind of person to just shrug off like, oh yeah, just another level 7 ILs. What? Yeah, just 3 more. God damn. Most of us look at practice just like, I could.
I
Is
think
it
our
happening?
practice is just runs.
Yeah.
Just doing runs
I
is,
could-
oh, that's practice.
I could practice, but I could also just do a run and PB. And the runs happen all the time, not the PBs though.
Hey, you were supposed to eat my dust.
So I had a bit of trouble escaping Wiggum then.
Don't have a cow, man. Move it or lose it, tool. Aw, loser. You got it.
Yeah, Amber,
Time for some road rage.
she also does a lot of other categories, which I don't think Turney's ever ran any other category aside from ASM. He has
No, I
seen
don't
them.
think he has.
I know for a fact he's seen them because he talks about how he used to watch a bunch of people way back when. I think he said he even watched Mango back then, which is crazy.
Legend.
Yeah. So he's viewed this game for a long time. So it's no surprise he's as good as he is in a relatively quick fashion. If he's been a long-time viewer of the speedrun.
Yeah, like you do pick up a lot of things in
Get this much
Osmosis, right?
exercise.
You just absorb stuff that you see, and some stuff you keep on doing despite being 4 years old.
Fart time.
It's just as it is. But yeah, I don't think they've done any of the categories, but I am sure that he knows of their existence. They're just waiting for a big PV.
Cow, man. What's a big idea? Hey, sprint.
Most people go to the other categories when they get bored of not PBing an ASM, but you know, some people don't have that problem.
Oh, this is too cool for school. Hey, Snake.
Extreme to the max.
Aw, loser. Don't have a cow, man.
Amber also a world record holder as well as podium holder in some other game/categories, namely Ninja Attack. First place world record in the completed game category. Also 4th place in multi-percent trifecta
I told you.
in this very game right here.
I wonder how many
She also
transferable
fancies-
skills there are from Attack Ninja.
Whoa,
Ninja Attack.
Ninja Attack.
now,
I wasn't familiar with that. Prestigious.
has those any.
Or 4th place.
Hey there,
The
Mr.
trifecta run for Char is what she has 4th place in.
Your service.
That takes dedication because you have to run 3 different categories of this godforsaken game.
Most of us barely get through one.
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
Or if you're blue badge, you spend 6 of those hours looking at the main menu screen.
Or away. Yeah.
Or away, true.
It's just a 6-hour stream of chair. Nothing but chair.
We need a chair percent run from blue badge.
Move it or lose it, tool.
I'm getting better.
No, you're cracked, bro.
Ah, no, I'm better at actually staying on stream. Not disappearing for hours or falling asleep. Ugh. It's not too far apart.
Oh, I mean, for the hiccups he has had, keeping up relatively okay. Again, Amber still has a very healthy lead this early on. Quick escape from Apu there.
Dusty Burger, give it up for America's bad boy.
And we'll beat the mission in main menu warp. And I hope that everybody has welcomed Amber. Another one.
Most people should know, but Turney, as of yesterday, got a new PB.
That was totally awesome.
W
Which is-
Turney.
Very good. In a race against me.
Wait, what? So you're telling me my start screen's out of date?
Bart Simpson style. I am so sick of this happening.
You what?
Has it been submitted yet? What's the PB?
Fine by me.
Yeah, he got a PB yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah.
Where is it now?
not as far as my street, and not as far as my time says on the screen.
Yeah, he's got a 1:30.25 now.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he was racing me yesterday and just pulled out a PB out of nowhere. So very, very good. Why he's just got his old one 1:31.
It has not been verified on SRC as
True.
of yet.
Exactly. Wait till it gets verified by a third party, then we can say, gee.
Okay, potential. Potential PB.
Yeah, we need the Char leaderboard mods to comb through every single frame.
I've not submitted mine yet. Does that mean I've not PB technically?
Oh, that's a good point.
Technically, it hasn't been verified, so I haven't actually got it yet.
Mods check him PC. Turney missed that car bomb. Could have got it for free. Breaks my tiny little kitten heart. Is Amber having a pretty good monkeys.
Bingo.
Looking to finish it up relatively quickly.
Woo, nice one. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Wins aren't too dissimilar. Isn't too bad. But now we've got all important sellouts.
How about a hard one next time?
Welcome.
And the crowd goes wild.
We'll see how the sellouts goes for Amber.
Here's your last. No problem.
1,000. Blue badge skilled player, but that is not normally. Thank you. Thanks, 1,000.
Lousy laws of physics. Take that. Rims cost $900.
Good first car destruction for Amber as well as Turney. Amber, a huge fan of Peggle, so I'm sure she knows the exact pixel on where to hit
Oh yeah, baby, bring it
these
on.
sellouts cars.
Because that was expensive.
Transferable skill.
Very quick.
Wicked. Do that more often.
Aqua with the copy pasta. Is that a CS copy pasta?
Look, it can't just be Towsing though.
Hope that didn't break my nose. Eat asphalt eaters.
Oh, I had one saved. Hold on.
Whoa. Oops. butt hurts.
Let's go, Jack. By the way, Jack is Turney Streams. I can use his first name because we are tight like that. Yeah, I know top runners. Good destruction there.
See, Turney's sellout was looking really, really good. And then
Yeah,
that
it
last
was.
car just went on an adventure. Didn't even get the parents to fill in the permission slip. Just went.
Great analogy.
I need to find the time for
We're both into Lisa. Not too far apart. There's about 10 or so seconds in it.
Not going to dignify that with coming.
kid power.
I mean, how will this affect the state of Indiana should Amber win this race? I feel like their economy will go into a giant boom cycle. She makes it in
Now
to the next
see my pointy
grouping.
Probably go up for Senate.
I must get this comic into a Mylar bag.
Oh yes, we would love to see Amber
Straight into office.
in,
Heaven forbid. Work
into office.
Multiple years of charcoal moderation.
Her resume is thick.
Does ban all the spam bots. Just kidding, that's me. That's Mike.
I'm just here to change the title sometimes, man.
You better run.
really must learn.
I'm just happy to be here.
Now to get
Easiest part. The number then.
All of the copy pastas going on.
Double E, John.
What if we put in a relativistic orbit to the point where time dilation would be measurable and significant? Material decay according to the dilated rate or at the same rate that we would experience on Earth.
You can tell that blue badge is reading it between his fingers. What does any of this mean?
What would the consequences make it possible to speed up or slow down decay of certain materials according to its benefits? Yeah, I am completely lost. I'm just gonna put W John though, because it's clearly a good thing.
Recyclable.
W. John.
W John.
Whoa.
You know what else is a good thing?
I hope these are
Learning new languages. Blue Badge, can you teach the people some common Chinese?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
And blue badge has been servant muted. We don't want Speed Simpsons to be taken off the air. Thank you very much.
I hope those were recycled.
My apologies.
I didn't say anything.
Yet. You didn't say anything yet.
Not yet.
Yeah. Why? Everyone just thinks I'm unstable.
He hasn't had the drink yet. All right, he's not there yet.
Almost.
Lisa Simpson at your service.
He's Laotian is crazy.
No, I don't. I don't know languages. Clearly. So,
You love K-pop though.
no, not really. It's just
No, you're a huge fan.
that one song in the moment was quite vibey, but apart from that, I have no idea what any of them are.
That was pretty cool. But Bart's still missing, and I'm no closer to finding him.
Perhaps you should consult Professor Frink at the observatory. He seems to know everything.
Kid named twice. That's literally the song or the artist that I played that he
Oh,
liked.
Turney
Still
Blue
gets
badge is
it.
caught in
gets the
4K.
strap.
I am the lizard.
Caught in 4K what?
Being a
I don't
K-pop
know.
stan. We've all been there.
Yeah. Luckily, there's no clips of it. blue badge like you twice, #1 fan.
Would perk me up.
You are a huge fan. Oh my gosh. Amber had a very funny fish van moment. Wasn't that funny, but I just thought it looked cool.
I am laughing violently.
Ha ha. Ha ha ha.
The time for action is now.
But in terms of the actual run, because we've been pretty.
I need speed, more speed.
Yeah, we are.
It's not been too far behind for Turney. You know, Turney is still playing catch up. But
More speed.
well, you know, the distance hasn't like greatened that heavy. Amber's what on Hellfish R2, while Turney's just about to start the mission. So, like, even though Turney's had some unfortunate incidents, it's not really manifested in a huge lead for
Incidents that have not stopped yet. There we go. Over the rocks.
Gonna have to restart. Missed it the first time. Is gonna bleed a little bit of time.
Watch where you're going.
I saw ZRN earlier. He went for that strat. He didn't get quite all the way over the rock and just restarted the mission. Turney going to take the safe route though and get all of the coins possible.
I will say, I don't think I can look at this third car for you know, look, 1 second you get him in, then he resets his car, then he goes all the way down the pier, then you have to chase it.
What's going on in this town?
The less
I saw that clip at like 4 a.m.
Not too fast,
So-
not too slow, just right.
Hey,
Oh.
poor Tony, that is.
Let's just do this thing.
See, the issue with reset, so you want to reset the traffic so you have the car on the right side of the road. So theoretically, it should lead him like where you can just hit one more, and he. Hold on, what is going on here? He is sandwiched between two sets of stairs. That booty is in the air. This car's
He's throwing it back. Yeah, you already know.
But yeah, that traffic is an unfortunate thing where you want the car to spawn on the right side so you get a good hit and you can end like that car. But if you reset too much, you may run into a traffic car spawning directly in your path, which is a criminal thing that does happen
Forward
sometimes.
momentum.
Amber got a pretty late last drop, unfortunately, but still miles ahead right now.
A few more.
I also don't really think we can talk about what Turney just did to that final car on Twitch. I think that would also get to be
No one saw that.
There's been a lot of funny Hellfish moments
I need a
this
ride.
year.
Chief Wiggum. Lisa
Obviously,
Simpson
we
at
had
your service.
The whole Aqua situation
Speed, glory.
with it going up the boat route.
Get me home.
What happened to Turney just now? Also up there. Recently, I had a run where it respawned.
Plenty of good living here.
I did see that respawn.
Never
That
be
was
frowning,
like
serving sauce.
you wore it like a pair of
Oh
sunglasses.
no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
Next, Dumpy, turn.
It got dropped up on the top of the bridge.
Gonna have to restart the mission. Amber just taking a giant lead at this point. Pretty expected, to be honest, with their PB times and Amber's consistency as a runner. But you hate to see it, even still.
Yeah, like I was saying this, I've been saying this on a bunch of the other cons. So don't, you know, I will say it again. Sleuthing is a very slippery mission, especially in this. Because, you know, it's not that big, but you will lose a good 40, 50 seconds to it. And it's just the second drop, the third drop, all of them can be very inconvenient if you just don't get straight.
Yeah, this mission, you can bleed a surprising amount of time depending on where Snake decides to drop. It's not a very long mission, but it is a very annoying one for time loss.
Oh yeah, I got my mojo working now.
That's why you believe in Siren Strap.
Is this true?
Test
Springfield?
Big truth,
and
big
proven to work.
We love a good horn minute. The chat spamming a turkey to help out Turney.
I seem to be stranded here. Can you help my sister out? Don't. Oh, God.
Turney on fishy deals as Amber.
Here we are, safe and sound.
Goes for boat jump and gets it clean. Get the boxes and then go to talk to Bart to head into Marge. And gets the freebie as well for good measure.
And that confirms that Amber will not have to go for Flanders coins in March. That's their flow chart. Get boat jump, easy. Don't get boat jump, Flanders coins. Quite a sad flow chart, really.
Oh my goodness, that was so fast. Sensible shoot to the metal.
I will say some behind the scenes information. Amber did post boat jump help in the shark.
We all need it sometimes. Sometimes I say I need help with the strap, but I really want someone to ask me about my problem.
Nice. So Aqua, what went wrong?
A lot of things, but I do now know how Malibu boat jump works, so W.
Amber, very good tone on fire here. As Turney looking finish out Lisa in this final mission.
Nice girls, finish fast.
Limo was zooming.
Why, for Mark in charge.
Good phone booth strap for Turney.
Excuse
It did look a bit
my bad.
awkward at first, but he saved it. Zamber and Redneck Roundup.
It's
Turney
boat jump.
also gets both. Nice.
Very nice.
Whoops.
And now Turney will be doing his newly learned strat
Eddie Marjorie.
for Donut Truck.
I will say, Turney's coins at this point are much higher than Amber's were. That being said, Amber does have a pretty marginal lead at this point.
Just polish that.
Some say she's getting so much of a lead, so she should get Wiggum coins in
Oh, I sure hope so.
That's real aura.
That is pretty aura, I won't lie.
I also want to reiterate, why did Turney swap to the other... Excuse me. Why did Turney swap to this Donut Truck's strat? Because they feel like otherwise it's too traffic heavy. You want to avoid all the traffic. So, will they get it and still have to avoid traffic?
Wow.
That was
He
insightful.
certainly has.
That was beautiful.
It's definitely better than the last one. where
Yeah.
like, oh, traffic just gets in the way all the time, loses like a minute in this mission.
Accelerating.
But I think it was against Sid, and it felt like Turney and Sid had some pack where it's like, alright, let's both mess up Donut Fire. Let's both mess it up at the same time.
Where to next, video game? Marge in charge. Why do you keep hitting everything?
Amber, also a huge Little Big Planet fan.
Real bad.
He's a runner of the Sackboy game. And a nice live action profile pic change. I saw that live.
I realised it was my old one, which makes no sense.
My best. Okay, Marge, stick to the plan.
You were quick to notice that.
We need them ketchup packets.
That was very quick. Well, it sort of helps because I have it on a giant monitor, my TV. And so I saw a flicker of light. It just drew my attention.
I don't know why I'm in streamer mode though. I have no idea how to change that. Let's just go for stay live.
Why are you
I'm just
in
B.
streamer mode? You
I don't know.
in
I'm not
stream-
even streaming.
Oh no, it's because I'm in streamer mode. My bad. Oh yeah, there we are. That makes sense. Oh yeah, turn that off. Let's get.
Yeah.
That was a me
No
problem.
longer just B.
Is this going to affect my insurance?
What Towson
Another
said
fun
about 30
fact.
minutes ago makes sense.
I'm gonna have to sell my spellhound to pay for that.
Turney
Very high hit
pricing
and run.
with hit and run here.
That was better than the movie box. I wish I had some really big tires like I saw on the TV once.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Does get hit and run.
Can you narrow not behaving?
These here.
Amber avoids the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my god.
Whoa. Whoa.
Cletus got ran over. That is,
Rolled up on Gletus.
Made a good septic system out of that. Oh,
They don't want him collecting ketchup no more.
spellhound to pay for that. Stop that nonsense.
He's gonna move on to mustard.
And I thought I was a slow driver. How'd you like the newspaper?
Maybe we can get a condiment tier list going.
Now about
How about that?
Amber onto Return of the Nearly Dead.
Hook me up with some.
Is Turney still collecting the ketchup packets here?
Ooh. Come back here.
Barbecue Esther. I agree. I agree, Fanji.
Sue.
Yeah, barbecue's pretty good.
What's happening? That is assault. That is assault. Oh, I don't have any pockets.
I disagree.
Oh, that
Barbecue is
looks-
okay.
Oh, it's always
Garlic
one.
mayo is god tier. That's all I'll say.
Pay for that.
Garlic mayo was very nice.
Exactly.
The number that is. Did I win? Grandpa.
I don't think I've ever had that.
Oh,
My
great.
way.
So's Peronaise though, like a spicy mayo.
Sure hope no one saw that.
Do like a spicy mayo. Anyway, back to the game.
What a weird T-Rex.
I like the
I
conversations.
feel like we all mutually understood at the same time, like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Need some road rage.
No freebie for Amber, but to be fair, I've missed out on the wasps she's been getting. And yeah, before the stream, I was asking Amber a question, and that is, how was running on 15 FPS? Because Amber, fun fact, for some reason ran this game on 15 FPS. Her response, and I quote, awful.
You know what? I can't disagree.
It makes
15
sense.
FPS.
Yeah, 15 FPS.
That sounds
is just-
horrendous. I bet you're just clipping through everything.
Yeah, probably.
My question's why though?
But
Amber's just like that,
Memphis.
you know?
built different.
She's a real one.
Yeah.
Yep. Us American runners, we just We got something different in our tap water, I guess.
What do you think happens
She's-
to the wasp cameras after the events of the game? Should we start
Oh,
a
that's a
union?
good question.
A union for no longer used wasp cameras who have gone sentient and have feelings.
What
I'd
if you do
go.
a hundo run? I think having one as a pet would be cute. Maybe, I don't know.
Smell that.
Definitely have to stop it zapping you. That'd be a big.
Mm.
This is true.
They also just like to fly away as well, so I don't think you could keep one very long.
Ah, get a lead.
A lead.
Yeah. Now, once it gets in that bubble, put some rave music on. Oh, spinning around.
For the last freaking time, tell me about the crap circles.
Yeah, we got a three-way going on in the booth here today. It's great vibes.
It's a good thing that cameras aren't on.
Grandpa, what is the crap circle?
Yeah.
Amber do be on crap circles.
I'm definitely gonna switch the audio so we get double crap circles.
W.
We just need lore.
Have you
We're
guys got
almost-
audio coming through Discord?
No, I could turn it on, but
No.
Planet with an
Oh.
You're good. You're good. I can imagine it in my
I was gonna
head.
say, I've been sat here in silence. I've got no audio on. Shit.
just you've played the game enough. Make the sounds in your head.
Maybe that will jog Bart's memory.
True. Or I just do all the sounds.
One?
Margin charge. I don't know if that's the line she says, but
She does.
let's go. We are on to 4-6. And you
You're probably so.
Slow and steady wins.
let's go. We got audio. W restreamer Aqua.
Look at me go.
Now where do I go?
And she starts 4-6, going to be restarting the mission outside of the Simpsons household, going to go over here to the treehouse cola. Gets the gag as well. Very nice. Goes to the tree to get this cola, going to kick this wasp and get the box as well. All in one smooth motion. Getting all of these coins over here, going to be jumping up the bush, going to be going to the playground up here, and then getting the seesaw cola, going to the tree branch to get the tree branch cola, going over here to get this cola. Turney is in fact tilted, which is only going to make Amber's lead probably better, going to get the stop sign cola, going to the Quickie Mart sign to get the Quickie Mart sign cola, jumping on top of the boxes at the Duff truck to get that cola, going on top of the Quickie Mart to get all of these colas, going over here to kick the wasp perhaps. Nope. Oh, goes back for the colas. Goes over here, gets those colas, jumping across to the gasoline station to get these colas. Going to be kicking the box as well as the wasp over here and gets the 20th cola. Going to kick the wasp here. And then we'll be jumping over here. Will she get the card? No, she refuses. Goes on top of Lard Lad to get the Lard Lad crotch cola. Going to get this cola, jumping down to get this cola. The half-wall dumpster cola. Coming up next is the Krusty Burger cola to the fire truck. Jumping over the wall to the parking lot. Gets the parking lot cola, the tree half-wall dumpster cola. And finally, the 30th out of 30 cola. Good job, Amber.
I have to go to the bathroom. A poo. I'll do my best.
Do you have to do that again now for Turney?
Nobody does it. Nobody does it like Cece. Nobody does it. better.
Nope.
One can try.
I want to see
one
a
will
whole
fail.
com of that
Oh,
for every mission.
the day rate goes up for that.
That's true. They're gonna need to pay me more.
Though.
Very good at this. I'll get you, you evil cola bottlers and distributors.
I do it for whoever gets there first, and if we're lucky enough to get a sync, I do both at once.
In terms of the actual run, though, Amber is steaming ahead. Not too far away, but still like heading up to the second truck with a pretty good first truck. you know, we're starting to see a bit of a gap start to form. But you know, Turney can still bring it back.
Yeah, that's the thing with this game, especially in both Marge and then Apu, obviously Homer 2 as well. These late game missions, you fail one of them, all of a sudden the dynamics of the race start to change. Turney could start to make a comeback. A lot of the Apu missions tend to be very long, and failing them towards the end of them is a devastating blow for any runner.
Guys, I have a question. What's better than Cola 24?
Cola 25. W SpongeBob reference. You love to hear it. Good Canyonero for Amber, I guess. That was the fastest camera flick reaction I've ever seen in my life.
Turney starting up Cola track number 1 and lead it into the pole. It cannot be convinced. It says no to the pole. But what does it say to the bush? It says maybe.
no.
It says maybe.
Just a light tap.
Decent-ish first struck for Turney. Got a lot of damage, didn't really have to do much damage control afterwards. Not ideal, but like probably not gonna be losing that many seconds to that one.
We have a question for you in chat, Aqua. How were the chocolate buttons?
I've eaten the bulk of them. They are quite good. But see, I got one of those share bags. You know the share bags that you buy and you eat yourself and you act like you shared it with other people.
And then, you know, somebody who lives with you asks, where did all of the buttons go? It's only been an hour since you bought them.
It's only been 5 minutes. Nowhere,
Yeah.
please. In the bin. They all slipped out and fell on the floor. Christ.
I'm hiding them.
I'm
For
saving
later.
them for later. Or like when you order a really big expensive takeaway and you get way too much for one person. So first you get 2 drinks to make it look less sus. And then when you bring it in the door, you obviously look around and you go, food's here, lads. And then you shut the door and it's just you by yourself alone. Which I've never done, of course. I've never done. But I heard that people do.
That's great.
Hope I am still the lithe runner I was in my youth. I feel like a Brahmin. Hopefully my store will not be robbed more than 4 times while I am driving around today.
Amber on 5-1. This is one of the missions I was talking about earlier, where if you fail late, it is a harsh blow on your run. And Turney has a very high hit and run meter here, but is near safety anyway, so does not really matter too much. I did not see Turney's coin count, but I assume it's fine.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
issues
that's
with
fine.
that one. No issues with that.
Solid 800 coins buying American Apu.
What's the matter, you? No.
Amber with a nice car bomb.
Whoa,
LP3 would be proud.
whoa.
Whoa!
I use that terminology here.
Oh, you're out. Sorry, Turney. My bad. I don't know what else to call. I had this problem when I was with Gwen too, because I didn't know like. I'll just stop there. I'll just stop there. You get the point though.
It's alright, you should have seen
With
their
the-
draw cards. So. Or at least the first.
Ah, yes, I heard. I heard about it. He did in fact tell me what it was.
The less you know, the better.
I will not say what it was to Speed Simpsons chat,
They don't know.
but it was very interesting. If I speak, I get in big trouble.
Sorry, is that an accent?
No. That's just...
Thought so.
Sorry, that's just Lebo rubbing off on me, you know? Good reset here for Amber at the fountain.
Oh, and the wasp as well. Stupendous con.
Lovely amount.
Scrunch.
We'll have 74 left over.
That's a good deal.
Not quite 450 like some maniacs have, but more than enough.
Some may say excessive. Others may say it feels right.
Could I possibly get a ride? Must admit, the smell of fresh
Some
air
say not
is more
enough.
pleasing than the
Exactly.
odor of a hot dog machine.
You can always get more. Oh, baby van. He's climbing the wall.
Oh, that...
That's not good.
Yeah, no,
That's
this
not
does
good.
not look good at all.
Baby van. See,
She gets half the drops.
yeah, getting 6 out of that is a pretty good deal. And they've not managed to... This baby van's really slow, I'll be honest.
Convenient power.
This baby van is...
For my insurance.
You guys know the concept of dad jogging?
Jiminy crickets.
Or it
I
looks
do
like-
not.
It's, you know, it's what all the dads do. They're tired, they're lazy, and they're a little bit porky. So anytime they have to do some running, they make it look like they're sprinting, but they're really just moving the slowest they possibly can.
Usually slower than walking as well.
Usually, yeah. That's how I describe that baby van. It was taking the slowest steps possible. Guess I've dropped 6 of them. Maybe I'll drop 4 more.
Lovely horn honkage.
A wasp.
A nice wasp indeed.
Yeah, Turney going into buying car built for Homer with basically 100 coins excess. Delicious.
Love to see it. Well, Amber was honking. I know Aqua is a big honker when angry. Blue Badge, are you a honker or a camera flicker? There's only 2 options.
Yes.
Which one are you?
Probably the camera.
Yeah.
I'm a camera flicker myself.
Turney
What's
has
so
managed
fun?
to get decent baby van strat. It's looking like nice, no crash as well. There we are. So a bit of time will be made up for Turney here. Still a while to go, and leaving enough room for them to get the car. The car, the vent, everything's the car.
300 horses of convenient
All I'm saying is camera flicker. It's scaring.
Ah, yes. Legally sanctioned.
Listen, I'm very careful on my pronunciation of words.
You better be. But, you know, I am a big honker. Do love a honk. You know? Well, when the mood fits, honk out some lyrics. When everything goes bad, honk out the rage.
Thank you all for coming. I'll see you in hell.
I'm like a goose.
Oh, I had better hurry. Last time I
Bacon
read
Man and Derek, also huge honkers.
vital magazines.
Out of context, that just sounds...
It sounds like a slur.
It sounds like an insult, yeah.
It does sound like an insult, it does.
Sounds like a slur.
That's why I'm getting sketched out in the corner. If I eat my chocolate buttons, will it go away?
Amber did get the fast strap for the police car on the way back last split.
You want jump zone?
I think so. See, the thing is, I'm not very knowledgeable about this game. I just act like I am.
That's what we all do. You know how we say that 6-3 is an uneventful mission?
Yeah.
Well, can we make that? Can we make that garbage truck? Can we make it this mission? Because this one is uneventful as ever. Nothing good ever happens.
Just give me a minute to catch my breath.
You did tell me I should just add the Cold Wars commentary to this mission, but
I did, but
maybe a bit overkill.
a bit overkill indeed. But for the final.
I'll give my trash comms for this trash mission.
You've had a lot of practice.
I am a bit of a yapper.
As am I.
Listen, you put me and Neonic in a VC, you'll never get a word in.
Turney. Oh, the ambulance playing a big factor in pushing him away.
What the hell were you thinking, sir?
One thing I think is an interesting little... As most of us have moved up to 200, I've seen so few cases of actually getting the car built for Homer stuck where it needs to, like under the vent. It never happens anymore.
That surprises me. I feel like it'd be easier on 200, no?
Well, I don't know. It's either you fly through it and then have to do the drive of shame, or you just bounce off and don't do anything. So
maybe it's like a conscious choice because otherwise it'll just fly through most of the time if you don't
I don't
control
think so.
it well.
I just don't think anybody's figured it out, to be honest.
Wow. Maybe I need to load it up.
Maybe I'm shading everyone, but God,
Oh my god, what
Amber's
is
honking? Amber is a
what is
honk.
this? Amber do be a honker.
Clean up in aisle 1. I am having
Victory honk. Is Blue Badge still here? I think they've
Yeah,
honked to
sorry, I've
sleep.
just been
They've
watching.
honked to sleep.
I've just been watching.
I was just
We
gonna
can't
say,
invest
make sure to get you out of your slumber.
empty.
It's on the edge of his chair.
Henry, most vital.
Actually, yeah.
Blue Badge does comms, but it's just the chair,
Sir,
just fabric moving around.
smell of fresh air is much more pleasing than the odor of the hot dog machine.
Oh, Turney got it. Hey.
Turney got it. Yay.
All right, Turney.
He knows the secret.
It's over. It's over. Proving me wrong on abroad.
Shiva smiles on such behavior.
He's never racing again until his next one. Also get armored truck for Amber, which is a pretty pivotal mission. Still arguably
Shames you.
hard on 200 FPS to an extent. The push is easier, but the likelihood of it just getting stuck outright is much higher. Oh, that's a really good push. And
Nice.
I don't think it's going to get stuck. That is a textbook armored truck from Amber.
300 horses of convenient power.
Oh, we have to deal with the wasps being a bit funky. No. Well behaved. See, that one wouldn't shake a lead off.
How would it shake the leaf off?
Coins
Would you put the lead through the bubble?
depends how close
Oh,
you
around
are
the
with-
bubble.
It's actually, you know all the glazing I did. There we are. That's the ticket.
Yeah.
I was getting all excited about Amber's. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't trust armored truck on 200.
I don't trust it on any FPS, to be fair.
I think it's stuck again.
It may be enabling some
Angry
trust
honk.
issues I have, but I don't know, man. It's just a different
It's
beast
not
on
just
200
you.
FPS.
Yeah, one of the few missions I've heard Homer of Steel complain about is this mission. And he's the world record holder. He should know everything.
Complain about today.
Mhm.
Doesn't account for the other and the other mission.
Turney can pull some time back now if he hits it.
But also 200 FPS armor truck as well.
Yep.
See, if Turney was on 60 and it just decides to hurt itself. Traffic. Oh, uh-oh, this isn't good. Oh, Turney, not like this.
He could go for the fast destruction, but I don't know if he's gonna try for that. I don't even know how well it works on 200. It should work better, no?
Honestly, I don't even know if most runners know a backup for like armored truck. It either
Really?
work or it don't. I will say I do remember Turney specifically saying they did practice like the backup, so it's a different skill to the actual strat.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
The actual strat, you sat back looking at your painting like, yes, it's all coming into place. And then when you fail it, you're like flinging paint at the wall, just hoping that it looks good.
I just feel like at Turney's level, he has the ability to.
Oh,
That's nice.
very good creator.
Very clean curator. Will they pause buffer? Ooh! Sorry, got excited there. I'll rein it in.
Chavo.
I'll rein it in. Boom, boom.
Bart Simpson at your service.
And I suppose just as a general point, it's all it takes at this level. It's all it takes with when you're racing a runner the caliber of Amber, where you know you have some slight hiccups. You're done. You're done. There's like what the PBs are. Amber's got I just forgot the other
126.
screen, but I also doubt Turney's updated PB. So what? 126, 130. That's 4 minutes of time you have to make up somewhere.
That is
You know-
true.
Turney did tease the prospect of out of bounds.
Man, that sucks in.
That is a 130 without out of bounds as well.
Exactly.
So
This isn't funny.
The potential is there for a cracked run, but will we see it though?
I think he will.
Amber's in the front and center.
Ty,
it
that's
is
crazy.
on GoPro.
I'm getting Jedi mind tricked. Turney tried to go for fast curator. It did not pan out. And it's a bit far away to be looking for a good backup. This looks like a... Oh, that traffic as well.
Oh,
Hey, Kearney.
Bloody airstrikes from these lampposts. Look how fiercely they're slamming down
Barney.
in a video
Fine
game.
by me.
Hypothetically speaking. Yeah, this curator's...
is he gonna make the highway?
Coccyx.
Another traffic.
You can take it.
Oh,
Amber beautifully
And
done
he
there.
jumped the car.
Light speed.
if I was Turney, and I'm not, I would...
Oh, this is
He's done it. He's done it. Never mind. You know what? Counteract that. Didn't happen. Ah,
Oh,
no.
he hasn't done it. It's
Oh,
made the
no.
highway.
Oh no.
Oh, it
no.
looked so good for a second.
Commentary curse.
I cursed it all.
Oh.
Reset, made me eat my words, and then now this has happened. Uh-oh, this could be... No, fine. Wasn't there like a historic old crash if it would drop as he flew?
Yeah,
Oh.
the drop wouldn't
That's diabolical.
be retrievable. And it
That's
would just
diabolical.
crash.
That's got to be one
Yeah.
of the worst curators I've seen, probably in the tourney so far.
From a runner like this. We don't count my runs.
Ah,
I didn't do it. Eat my
just
guts,
like the
blood
wasp, all
eaters.
urons live in a bubble.
It's true.
Untarnished by everything else.
Automatic transmission. Careful.
Oh, now he's.
Whee!
Ah, he's fumbling it.
Oh.
The mental's gone. The mental's
Yeah.
gone. I mean, I would be tilted as well, I won't lie. You know, I'm quite zen. I'm quite chill. I'd be fuming at this point.
No problemo.
He's frustrated.
The
We gotta
coins
get
are
in
good,
Amber's
though.
head.
Oh, wait, no. The coins are good because you got coins at the start of the mission anyways. Alright.
Oops.
Turney spent so long in Curator, I forgot that he'd already done the start of the mission. Mark that.
I didn't do it. Go!
Now, one thing I will say, Amber likes to tout how we call 6-3 the uneventful mission, but Amber touts how she will consistently get as many coins from, like, you know, trees, drops, the 1 coins as she can. So get your
Traffic as
fingers
well.
out. Get your fingers out. Start counting.
Totally awesome.
There was a run I saw from Warb. I believe it was their PB run as well. I noticed they went for the parked car to just get a free car bomb. I don't know what other term to use. I'm sorry.
So cool.
It has to be done. It has to be done.
Charlie horse, Charlie
Well, it's
horse.
weird
was-
because when you obviously at the start of the game you can get away with hitting a lot more things. Like Turney is finding out you hit too many things in these. You probably hasn't even hit much, but hit and runs immediately. They could shrug it off if they actually get hit and run. Should be able to avoid it. Okay.
Amber be zooming right now.
Theoretically, it's fine. It's fine. Fine for Turney.
It's fine.
But like, you know, it's like Axie and Tai whilst in their comms the other day, where they were talking up the importance of, you know, in early game, just hit a lot of objects. Just, you know, why would you not use the hit and run bar that you won't actually get to just get coins? Because, you know, if you then miss a wasp, if you then miss a box, you can actually somewhat balance it out towards the end of the game with those extra coins you pick up. Where it may just be 1 coin here, 1 coin there. But if you're collecting like 10 coins a mission, it does add up like through time. Which is
Yeah,
one
like
one
look what
way to
Amber
go.
just did.
Exactly.
She just got a phone booth. That's a free couple of coins.
2 coins.
Yep.
Or 3. Yeah. I've been counting with my fingers again, getting everything confused.
I don't think we've seen a proper kiss of death this tournament, which is always nice.
Yeah. I'm on for. I've not seen it in years, honestly. It's been so long since I've seen it. You know when you don't see something for so long and you start missing it,
Butt hurts.
even if
Even though it's bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even though it's bad for you. Oh man. Remember when you just get the kiss of death in a run? Remember grinding the 140s? Oh, that was fun, wasn't it? Yeah. That was 5 years ago. No. No, I don't want it back. Take it back.
I show this laser
But I've also seen much less kiss of death now that we know to attack the car from the right side as opposed to the left. So.
Attention cars! 10 principal skip. Fine by me.
FMJ.
I'll educate you a new one.
This is a fun mission.
Fire in the hole.
It's time for some road rage. Bart
It's only fun if it goes in. Which it does. Fantastic.
Take that.
Take that.
I'll educate you a new one.
And Amber
Fire in the hole.
getting this destruction.
Now show the proof to
I think it'll be interesting to see what sort of like pace Amber is actually on, because
Incredible.
not much has gone wrong in the run so far. Like I can't necessarily say I remember too much actually going wrong. So is there a chance that we are on an actual pace?
That's been a very solid run. Usually in streams, Amber's the one that brings up the pace and how it's looking.
True, Amber loves the stats.
Mhm.
Whereas, you know, I usually go on vibes,
That's how I go.
which is a better currency. You know, who needs stats when you have vibes? Which is something you should not say in a job interview.
Hire me because of my vibes.
I'm just so chill. You know, spreadsheets. Who needs them? I've got a homemade calculator right up in here. On the interview, it did say 3 years of spreadsheets experience. Yeah. I got him. There we are. Stats 1000. Amber is minus 26 on PB out of FMJ. Ooh.
A pacer of a run.
It would make sense. And you know what they say, the vibes were immaculate. Also, these coins.
It's a beautiful boat jump.
These
Yeah,
coins as well. I'm not going to need anything.
gorgeous.
These coins are ridiculous.
Give it up for America's bad boy.
It should genuinely
probably
be finished
just-
off with the beach box and a couple.
Yeah, I
of,
was just gonna
extra
say.
hits.
You got it.
You could just run over some cemetery graves and probably be fine.
How dare you?
Tony's coming up to Duff Truck here.
What's my name? Booyah.
No issues. Very nice.
My pants are chafing.
Good strat.
You better run.
I suppose, likewise, it's fun to say that despite, you know, Turney not still is lacking a little bit with the pace in comparison. We do still have to recognize there is a 4 minute gap between the runs. So, like, it may, yeah, sure, it may not look as sexy with Turney being a little bit behind, but like this could still be a good run for Turney.
Yes.
It's crashing time.
Yeah, that is something to keep in mind. Is there is obviously in any group format where you have a competition like this, there is a difference in the play styles and the times. So what might be good for someone might not be good for someone else, and the reverse is also true.
Exactly. Also, shout outs to Huffle Chuff, who was subscribed with Prime for 2 months and says cola. That's insight.
Them's our sleeping on boards.
We love the cola.
Guess I'll have to use a hop or a pillow now.
Subscriptions obviously going to the charities listed down below. So thank you for that.
We do appreciate it. And you also get a bunch of really cool emotes.
That is true. You get the sock emotes.
Huh? I'm in.
The what?
I'm in.
And the Wiggum emote.
I'm only here for Kane's cola comms. Well, I'm afraid you've missed it.
Scrub the VOD. Tony's got hit and run and set to kill. It's, this mission
Oh,
is not good for hit and run. I mean, no missions are good for hit and run. But also,
this one is so time dependent.
yeah, there's very little room for error. Very little wiggle. And there's just usually so many that, oh, it's just like, oh, Tony, they've nearly survived it. They nearly got it. Cars in the way. All right, that'd be fine. Oh, pedestrian there. Come on. I suppose if we point our attentions as well.
That is unfortunate.
Oh no.
Oh. And I suppose if we point our heads towards Amber going for 7-2, which, you know, will define is PB possible? Now, I was seeing Amber do some Homer 2 ILs, so theoretically the practice has been had, so she's at the best possible chance to hit it. It's just now, you know, it's up to her to make her own destiny.
Let's all cross our fingers.
I believe in Amber. Everyone welcome Amber.
It looks
Ah,
it's
she
looking
nails
good.
it.
Let's go.
This is Turney
That
gets
is what you love to see.
Turney gets boat jump, but still is sorely lacking on coins. That 50 loss is really going to be hurt.
Power plant? And I'm bored of this level. I'm king of the world.
I'm glad you...
Let's do this thing.
Amber on 7-3.
Jump zone. Is it? Is that what you do?
Well, it's where you take like you want to get one like oh Christ, you want to get opposite wheels off the ground and then you get super speedy. Is my understanding.
Ah.
Now you reset the car, lines all up, you get to the right height.
Now to just get out of the path of the track.
Is it true that wiggling the left stick also speeds up the Frink's car? Or is that propaganda?
I don't know.
Piece of
You know, I'm not a wiggle expert. I can't lie.
It's crap.
Towson
I have-
confirms it does.
I have wiggled in my time,
That wasn't part of the deal.
but I can't answer your
Top.
question with a good
I'll pay
answer.
you in back rubs.
That's okay.
Just know that I do love to wiggle.
Will you do a wiggle stream?
Ah, that's self-promotion. That's self-promotion.
Oh!
Oh, that's
Oh
self-promotion,
my
yeah.
god, Amber.
That's a very,
Oh.
very good job. Wiggle dreams.
Aren't the Wiggles the like dancing like mascots?
I think so.
Shadowed. That one?
I think so.
Yeah.
Blue Batch has some wiggly emotes.
I thought I was gonna mess the name up like the time that I called like the time I called, you know, famous rock star Bon Jovi, John Bovey.
John Bovey.
Everybody looked at me like I was. Nobody was helping me get it
Bovey.
right. Nobody was helping. I was like, guys, you clearly know something's wrong.
You're on your own
You're
on
just,
that
you're
one.
just letting me drop John Bovey out of here. And people wonder why I am the way I am. It's all because of that bloody John Bovey.
Ouch! My bikini zone's chafing. Eat my guts.
He's your Dinkelberg.
Like his most famous song, "Living on a Snail."
Amber, please.
Yeah, going for
Amber,
7-4.
please.
Fingers crossed.
In zombie car, it's really not
Amber,
working.
please.
It's not working.
Amber, please.
Amber, you and 7-4
Amber,
might need to see other
please.
people. Oh, they're crashing out. Restart the mission. Respectable. Are they going to go for it again? You'd hope they do. Nobody wants a surprise inbounds, but, you know, the PB, from what we saw, from what we knew of it, you know, based on vibes, I think it's dead. Oh, this time, though. Yeah, speeding up those walls. One thing I saw the other day, turns out, if you can climb back up the wall. You can still, like, if you get out and you, like, actually blow up the waist, you can just climb back in and, like, put yourself back where you're supposed to be. It's crazy. I think that was Zedaran versus Chris. Right, Turney is looking like they're going to go for the out of bounds as well. So, you know, there's always a time for a first. Lines on up. Takes a little bit of time to go. The lineup looks a bit dodgy, but
Oh, the jump looked great.
this looks good. Oh,
Beam.
the bounce away is a bit
Oh.
harsh. No, but
Avoid.
How
Avoid
much
the
practice
invisible
do
walls.
they really have about
Left.
avoiding these walls?
This town
Bloody hell, he's venturing into the future, my good lord. He's a bit overambitious, but hey, it's working. Working.
Going well.
Oh,
Oh no!
no. But he completes the mission.
But
No,
the
don't.
mission
No, no, no.
completed. You jump.
Oh,
Wait.
Why would you
oh.
jump?
No way!
Why are you gonna scare me like that,
My
man?
God.
Oh my!
I was imagine the crash though. Imagine the crash. Oh,
I
and
think he did that just to
Turney-
troll us.
Turney's decided to fall go out of bounds. They tried, and it happened. But, you know, Amber is now just clean this up. Gets the jump zone, gets the yeet.
Beautiful yeet, by the way. Perfect lineup.
I often don't compliment people on their yeets, but I can agree.
Still has the jump zone. Ooh! Still has the jump zone in that mission after resetting. Very nice.
Well, no, it's just a jump zone that you set up in 7.
Oh. Wait, but you still... Yeah, but that's for the to jump out, and then I thought when you reset it disappears.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll just say yeah, and then I'll do some home research.
Look at me, I'm free as a bird.
There we are, Turney, getting 7-3. Oh, bit of music to our ears.
What's Amber's PB?
Amber's PB is a 126 something. 19. 126.19.
Would somebody tell me what just happened?
Ah, she lost jump zone.
126.
That's her run on the boards.
Yeah, lost jump zone, so now we're going to get to see an inbound 7-7. Unfortunately, without jump zone, it's not really as feasible to get the, like, climb at the wall, unfortunately. But, you know, a classic inbounds off. There's been a lot more inbounds this tournament than I think any of us expected. Mostly because there are a lot of, not me, a lot of unpracticed runners who can't pull any of them off, so... Not me, but me.
Especially not you.
Especially not me, but there may be some runs involving me that include it inbounds.
Oh, not you.
Yeah, but not me then.
No.
Hypothetically. Right, Amber, the final stretch is in. And that's looking good. Straight into the beam.
Wow,
Amber
barely not making a PB.
has pulled off a 126.25. Hell of a performance of a run and a near PB. So, you know, everybody congratulate Amber for that insane run.
When she comes back, we can welcome her. We still have Baloo Bat or Turney's run there
Oh, no, so, oh, yeah.
to go.
Oh, that's Turney.
Everybody welcome Amber in the chat.
SL, we bring the boom.
Ain't no way.
And is Turney on 7-6? No.
7-5.
7-5. 7-5. Ooh. Subliminal messaging. Eat dear. A choice.
Venison. Yeah, if Amber hit that zombie car out of bounds, she
Yeah.
probably would have had a very strong PB.
Yeah.
It's just unfortunate.
But I mean, there's always more races. I mean,
Yeah, and Amber's pretty consistent. So
for an average like time, you know, at the end of the tournament when all of the average like rate runs are confirmed, getting like just a near not PB is insane.
Turney getting in the UFO. We'll talk to Snake. A 1534 Marge.
I can't even fathom that, really.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, just one step too far. Making the rest of us look bad with that sort of Marge.
Jesus.
No, she's just making herself look good.
True, true.
Is Turney gonna go for out of bounds? He certainly is.
Oh, yeet. Hold on. That looks good.
Oh,
Oh.
that's a 3 6.
I bring to you words from the cross. Oh, I hit
Amber
run
says she
here.
wasn't
Oh
looking.
no.
Oh no. It's
Uh-oh.
right behind him.
Oh, just make it, Turney.
Oh.
Yeah.
He has as well.
Wow.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh, what a clutch.
Holy.
Oh. Oh,
Oh.
Wait, wow. Uh-oh.
I forgot this could
Oh,
happen.
no.
My
Oh
God.
no.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh,
No.
God.
And into the void he
no.
goes.
No. An absolute disaster. Turney did so much right. So why does it feel so wrong?
Oh, it's such pain.
Oh,
Oh.
that's Spain without the S.
Breaks my tiny little kitten heart. You missed Turney get out of bounds and then get like a very late hit and run. And then the cops bombed him out of bounds and blew up his car.
I will say those police, they do deserve a raise. That was mental. Like, that's some next level police work. Full credit to them. They followed that lead perfectly.
They were persistent.
Yeah. Turney realizing that can't really.
Oh, really? They get
I like it.
car stuck
I
with
like how
push.
Turney's lining up just in case. You know, you will come back, won't you? Won't you, alien car? Yeah, I'll be back. He's never coming back.
And
He's still
never.
holding on though. My God.
Turney's coach
Established
Towson
boundaries.
saying
He will get harshly worded.
And
DM
harshly
after
worded.
this.
that's just Turney messaging himself on a note.
Turney, hurry up, we want to go home.
That's wild. That's coming from a fellow Irishman too. Man picking. You can't do this to your fellow countrymen.
I will say I do commend Turney for going for the out of bounds in this sort of race as well, because for someone who's only really just started to learn it, like actually hitting any of it in runs is pretty admirable. So
Yeah.
even if you may have had some mistakes, you know, I for sure didn't hit the 7-2 yeet first time. Like that just doesn't happen.
What? Amber, why you do this to me? Ain't no way.
And
Why
that's
is this a
why,
question for me in particular?
and that's why we don't use the single runner stream or cam in moments like this. But yeah,
Amber,
no, point
what
being,
would you
it takes
do?
a lot of like courage. It takes a lot of effort to actually try pull this out. Like, you know, kind of try raise to the like circumstances. You know, if you're in the ring getting biffed in the face, you know, if you've got like a secret haymaker in there, you're gonna throw it out. I know sports.
Yeah, Aqua knows ball.
And you know what Turney's ball is? Inbounds homer 2. So right back to the comfort zone. We should be excited to see.
You may have jinxed it.
Oh, well, you win some, you lose some. Sorry, Turney.
I wonder if he knew about I'm sure he knew about cops being able to get out of bounds, just because he's told me he's watched a lot of content of this game. But even still,
That's an impressive assumption.
I'll ask him after the race.
Did they know?
At Turney, did you know?
Amber, how many ants could you beat in a fight?
Watch too many game streams. There just ain't no way.
Here we go, Turney. Let's bring it home.
King also knows ball. I say that though.
Nice.
That's not even the first time I've seen them say that though. So they're reusing material. Nobody would do that. I'd never do that. But man, Pig King's been exposed. Oh, all right, we're fine.
Oh no! What is the opposite of a boom?
A doom.
5 big dooms for Man Piggy.
But Turney, the final stretch. He's doing his impression of me in this tournament. About to get a 136. Honestly, for what the run was, a pretty admirable attempt. It's just a thing where if you gamble without a bound, sometimes you do just get inherently burnt.
Yeah.
135.58 for Turney.
All right.
In VC already. May I add?
35.58.
Yes, sir.
We're gaming. We're back. All right, there we are. All right, Amber said they would be in the VC, but we'll do the interview through text. And is Turney here?
Hello.
Hello, Turney.
Can we just not talk about that run?
Yeah, a lot happened. Phelan sleuthing, not ideal. You don't take those.
I had some really bad traffic on Hellfish as well. I swear to God, I've never had a car hit me in that position on the second limo, or not limo, car that you need to destroy. I had a traffic car come from like the left and put me completely out. I lost like a minute.
See, the only reason I know that's a thing is because it happened to me like 2 weeks ago, and I was equally as fuming because it's
never happened to me.
You know, you read it because you want to look back to set up the car on the right, so what you're trying to hit actually goes the right way. But then when the traffic gets involved, it's over. It's over. Another Hellfish moment this tourney, There's been a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, and sleuthing. Oh God, the less said about sleuthing, the better.
All right,
That is,
get asking questions. Come on.
Well,
I thought you were carrying on.
I was gonna ask Amber. She said she wasn't looking at the splits at all during the run, and obviously she had a pacer run. I think Towson said like -20 on PB out of Lisa, maybe? Or maybe in March, but sometime early game. I just wanted to ask Amber what went wrong with the zombie car out of bounds. And then she also got it like first try on the reset. Broke my tiny little kitten heart, to be honest. Says it was pressing accelerate too early. That's fair enough. So it's just unfortunate, but what's up, Blue Badge?
I'll let you carry on. I didn't know you were carrying on.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I was very impressed by that run, Amber. Almost a PB, just a few seconds off. Can definitely PB. So, rooting for that.
I suppose also just
Couldn't
a
see-
time to instill in a race as well. You know, pressure on, attention on you to actually pull off that time is pretty cool. It's the thing, like consistency, right? We're speedrunners. We don't inherently go for consistency. We just go for big PBs. So actually being able to perform to your level in a run is, you know, it's not something that we can all do.
Yeah,
So congrats on both
that's
runners,
true.
I guess. I didn't ask a question at the end of that. Sorry.
Oh, quick
Just
question for
monologue.
Turney.
Yep.
For Turney, I was gonna ask if you knew that police could get out of bounds because I said yes. Aqua said don't assume that.
I kind of just forgot what mission I was on. It's like I got out of the car thinking I just got out of bounds on 7-2 to talk to Frink. So I don't think I would have. I got out of the car and then I thought, oh, I'll try and reverse back to reset the car so it's at the right height. I'm just happy I got the 2 yeets first time. To be honest, I was surprised by that. But yeah, a lot more practice needed to not blow up while out of
Yeah.
bounds.
But I mean, it's still pretty courageous to go for it in a race when you've only really just learned it. It's taken like more versed runners way longer to actually hit that yeet in a run. So fair play.
Also, Turney, please never drop in the void again. You
Yeah,
gave me a heart
please.
attack.
Please. I
Do
think
you
we
know
all-
you can crash your game with
Yeah, I
that?
do. I do.
Oh, we were screaming. You know, I nearly knocked over my chocolate buns.
I just thought it'd be funny. I don't know how far. To be fair, I don't know how far you can fall before you void or before you crash the game. So I don't. I could have crashed.
It was
very
getting really
easily.
close.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
no,
far, but yeah.
Amber does bring up a really good point. Amber's coins were immense. Like you basically at the end of you just got the beach box at the end of level 6 and you had 500 coins already. Like I
Jeez.
can't even imagine, like I didn't even feel like you had more. It didn't feel like you specifically went for more coins. You were just going crazy.
Yeah, the
Invest
Kalu
in
bounce was
stocks.
pretty nice.
Damn. How many 126s have you got in the past like 2 weeks, Amber? It's like super consistent.
5 or 6.
5 or
Oh,
6.
Christ.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of nice to know that even if I got the out points, I wouldn't have been close. But that was a fun race.
It's
GG,
a
Amber.
valiant attempt. Like it's just the issue when you incorporate out of bounds into Homer 2. You know what may be a consistent like 11, 12 minute inbounds couldn't very rapidly become like a 15-minute with weird half out of bounds, half inbounds. Like,
Yeah.
it goes crazy sometimes. But yeah, I suppose anything else the runners want to say?
I was just going to say, well done to Turney for hitting the out of bounds.
Thanks, Blue Badge. I appreciate it. More practice.
I was
needed.
gassed when you did. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
Blue Badge
thanks
was
for the
basically
cool
here
comment.
as a cheerleader. You know,
That's true.
the second the run got good, Blue Badge suddenly went silent. She's like, oh.
Yeah, I got distracted for about 20 minutes just watching.
Yeah, what were you saying, Tony?
The only other thing I want to say is thanks very much for the commentators and the restreamer Aqua. So it's a good fun race.
Thank you, Turney. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Blue Badge. Thank you, Kane, for all joining me. But we rapidly move on ahead as there is a race in about 15 minutes, which I will also be restreaming. It's Thai Fuzzle 25 versus Towson. It is in the same group that I'm in. And, you know, it's people kind of waging for that, like, second spot. You know, Tybe's gotten victories. I think it's Towson's first race. So I selfishly get to, you know, I get to see what Towson's like ahead of my race tomorrow. But yes, that is all from us. Join us in 15 minutes for the next race. See you then.